Hi. So in this video, I'm going to show how to set up the log distributor application that tests a weighted ratio-based log distribution algorithm. It showcases high throughput and also failure and recovery in the distributor server. Now that the clone is done, I'll just open up a VS Code. This is the repository structure. I have a Docker Compose. The instructions to run this are pretty simple if you have Docker installed. It's just Docker Composer build and detach. So I run this in detached mode because the constant logging to the terminal messes up with the application and it crashes the server when we're doing high throughput load testing. Yeah, so I'm going to paste this command here in a command prompt, and that should start the Docker process. Yeah, it started the Docker process. It's going to build it, and I'm running it in detached mode. Uh, All right, so this should run and we should have the application up and running. Now there are different components of the application. The components are here. So we have 6 analyzers, one main distributor server. There is Locust, which is like JMeter, but for load testing the APIs. And then I also have a front-end interface that lets you control the whole simulation, find out what the message rate, what the packet rate is for each analyzer, and I'll do a deep dive into the architecture and how all of this works. But right now, I'm just showing the setup. Yeah, so the Docker has finished starting all the processes and it has detached everything. So I'll go to the primary front-end URL that's at localhost 5173. It's a React front-end. Uh, so the front-end has loaded. The distributor is still down because once the image has been built, it still takes some time to start the distributor because like SBT has to download all the Java packages and then compile the classes and run them. So it takes some time to get this up. But the analyzers are up. Locust is up. This is the web interface to run Locust. I have integrated this in my front end as well. I do have analyzers. So that is like, how's it one? And then that just shows the docs for the analyzer. But yeah, the distributor is healthy. Right. So now, how to run and play around with this application. So yeah, the first step is to run the application. The application is running now. Go to Add Analyzer. You can click this button to auto add test analyzers. It's configured for when you run the application in Docker. So I'll click and it has added the application with weights 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So each analyzer has a different weight. The weights can be configured in this particular file. So now that the analyzers are added, I'll just start a sample run for the application. So yeah, you click on Start Swarm. We start adding requests to the distributor using Locust. So and then this basically controls how many concurrent users and what the hatch rate for each user is. So we are at 80 users and doing 615 requests per second. As you can see, the packets are getting routed and they are following the ratio of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as can be seen here, the ratio that was in the weights of analyzers that we had added. So this is how to run the application and how to play around with it. There's also more to it, like you can stop an analyzer to simulate a failure in the analyzer, and then as you can see, the messages stop being routed to this particular analyzer. You can start it again, and you'll observe that the message uh, start getting routed to it again. This is the failure and recovery part of the application. I'll get into more detail about this and a few test runs to show the results. But yeah, you can also use the analyzer control to simulate failure and then simulate recovery as well, and observe all the things about how the system reacts on the dashboard itself. So that is the setup and how to run video for this application. Uh, I'm going to do 3 different test runs in the next video, which goes into detail about how the application behaves. So you can watch that next. Thank you.